Then we come to common and private car carriers. Look at them. Door to door, that's the pros and cons of road transport. It's all listed here. The pros are the advantages and the cons are the disadvantages. So these are test questions. What are the pros, advantages of road transport by road? Is that right or wrong? So go through it, the test questions. They are out there for what are the disadvantages, right or wrong? Go through it. They are test questions for you. They can be seen in the exam at the contest question size. So we go back, plunge into the legal requirements for international road transport. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to explain the contractual framework and the international requirements in road transport, such as CMR, driving hours, maximum weights and dimension, ADR for dangerous goods, and then access to markets. Several transport agreements and conventions have been signed in road transport, or they are bound. Some of these are the European Agreement concerning the work of crews of vehicles engaged in international road transport, AETR, of July 1, 1970. Conventions on the contract for the international carriage of goods by road, that's CMR, of May 1956. Take note of these dates and their various legal names. They may appear in your exam. Customs Convention on the International Transport of Goods under cover of TIR Canet. It's like an insurance. When you have it here, you go to Togo or you go anywhere and they have it. Switzerland, you don't have to pay again. You only show your valid document and TIR Canet. They normally paint them, the vehicles, yellow. You see those tourists that have been flying, they move from the Sahara Desert all the way from the north to the south, continue to Togo, Benin, and Nigeria to South Africa. Once they have that connect, they are covered. So we also have the European Agreement concerning the international carriage of dangerous goods by road. This one we did in dangerous goods of September 30, 1937. Then this agreement on the international carriage of possible foodstuffs and on the special equipment to be used for such carriage of September 1970. So the CMR Convention defines the carrier's liability and the document to be carried on vehicles engaged in the international movement of goods between different countries, of which at least one is a party to the CMR Convention. So the convention further defines also some liabilities of the sender and the consignee. Let's look at it. The main obligation of the carrier is to deliver the goods to the same condition in which he received them. The emphasis is on the same condition. The convention automatically applies to every contract for the international carriage of goods by road in vehicles to the work between different countries, of which at least one is a party to the convention. Even when the vehicle containing the goods is carried over parts of its journey by sea, rail, or inland waterway. So for the CMR Convention to apply, there must be clear evidence of a contract for the international carriage of goods by reward. So if you are not going to be rewarded or paid for what you are carrying, the CMR Convention does not apply. The carriage of goods on an international journey at no charge will not be covered. I emphasize, will not be covered by the convention as it is outside the contract of carriage. If I use my vehicle to carry my brother's goods and I'm not charging him or her, it means that the CMR Convention will not cover it. There's an accident or there's something, we can can't use it in the carriage as specified in the convention. On account operations, which involves international journeys. If I'm doing something for my own, the goods belong to me or my company, nothing. When you take furniture, moving furniture from here to Togo or from here to Accra, there's something the convention will not cover. If it's a funeral consignment which are being transported, dead body or any goods or funeral, no. Then there's carriage under International Postal Convention, like parcels and no. Then we also have cabotage. Cabotage journey, that is the journey you do internally within a country by haulers or another country. If Burkina Faso trucks come to Ghana, registered Burkina Faso trucks, and they are carrying goods, they are not supposed to work. They only come and carry their goods and go to their country. But to be here and be carrying that, oh, I've got something small, let me take it to Accra and back, or Nsawam and back, or Kumasi and back. They are not supposed to do that because they are not covered. That is what we call cabotage journey. Then we have, it is the convention. What is the CMR convention? Convention de Marchandise par route. So it's CMR. That's the full Convention de Marchandise par route. Somebody wanted to know. Now you have seen it. It's the Convention on Contracts for International Carriage of Goods by Road, which was adopted in 1956, and which generally governs transport of goods by roads. I've given that already. Under this convention, the carrier is responsible for the acts and omissions of his agent. So, if the agent makes a mistake, the carrier is responsible, and the servants of the other persons whose services he makes use of. If the carriers and other people who you make use of, they make a mistake, you are responsible. Loss or damage to the goods occurring between the time he takes over the goods, the time of delivery, as well as for any delay in the delivery, is the responsibility of the carrier. However, the carrier is relieved of liability if the loss, damage, or delay is due to any wrongful act or neglect of the one who is consigning the consignor, one who is sending the goods. And if there's some inherent vice, that is a fault of the goods before you bring it for carriage, the carrier is not responsible. The circumstances under which he cannot avoid them, and the consequence of which he is unable to prevent. For instance, the thing has got damaged already before you bring, or force majeure, or something occurred, and he did everything to make sure that he saved the species, and it didn't work. What do you expect? He can be absolved of any blame. And the burden of proof that the loss, damage, or delay was due to causes for which the carrier was not responsible rests on the carrier himself. He has to prove beyond all reasonable doubts that he is not responsible. Where he is liable, the monetary limits of his liability are 8.33 SDR per kilogram of goods lost or damaged, and freight charges payable in the event of delay. This is very important. So SDR stands for Special Drawing Rights. Its equivalent in dollar rates can be obtained from the IMF website. The carrier is not entitled to the benefit of the limitation of liability in the event of willful misconduct on his part. So the following general terms and conditions may also be considered for incorporation into the CMR, depending on the country concerned and its common law under which he or she provides public transport. The carrier is not bound to move goods by any particular schedule or vehicle or guarantee any date of delivery at destination. In the event of delay in the delivery of goods, as destination, the carriers cannot be held responsible for any consequential loss to the consignor or consignee, such as loss of market, etc. The event of lost or